there, welcome to another Two Wheeled Wednesdays. You know, I get a lot of comments about my videos and people ask me about my videography. Like, who helps me take my pictures? Where do I position my cameras? How do I set this thing up? You know, are they staged or is it just impromptu? You know, that kind of stuff. Well, today I'm up at Whiskey Run. I've got a backpack full of cameras, tripods, clamps, mounts, even some string. And we're gonna go shoot some video, whether I use it or not. And then I'll dissect what it takes to get those shots. Then we'll look at the raw footage and see what the end product is. Fun with cameras. Sounds fun, right? Want to come along? Great, let's go. So you probably know this already, but a video is made up of a lot of different clips, a lot of different shots. You know, say maybe a 15-minute video could have as many as 24 different clips or more. When I'm conceptualizing a video, an episode, I think of 2, 3, 4, no more than 5 main clips or scenes. And I've got those in mind. And then in between, and that's usually where the narration is and where I'm talking to the camera and stuff like that. Like this one here. And then in between the major clips, I have like transitions or, you know, different smaller clips. I wouldn't call them filler, but smaller clips to move the story along, to move to a different place, just to break things up a little bit sometimes. And that's what we're going to shoot today. We're going to shoot one of those smaller transition type clips. Probably just got mud all over the camera lens. So probably one of the most asked questions I get is about how do I get these shots that are of me while I'm riding. And I've got a 360-degree camera. I've got a couple of them actually. There's one in that tree taking a picture of me, and this one mounted here. And so I can ride with this thing out in front of me. In editing, I'll switch around different views, and that's how that works. Okay. All right, so let's get a little innovative here. For this shot, we're going to be shooting me coming down the trail that way and going through there. We're going to be shooting it from two completely different angles. The first one, I've got a camera set up just right close to the ground. At the same time, I'm going to have this camera that's hanging from the tree like a bat going at the same time. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, so for this shot, I've got helmet mount, and I don't know if you can see that, but the other camera mounted way out in front of my bike. So it's going to be similar to the string in the tree and the camera on the ground, except this time it's going to be POV. This time we're going to be moving. So let's see how that turns out. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the setup. Okay. I'm afraid to do anything with the camera hovering that close to the ground. Okay. Okay. I'm afraid to do anything with the camera hovering that close to the ground. For this next sequence, we're going to try 4 different angles of me rounding this downhill corner. First will be a POV shot with the camera mounted on the top of my helmet. We're also going to shoot this at the same time with the camera mounted close to the ground on the inside of the corner. Let's take a look. Okay, same corner, 2 different camera angles. One on the ground on the outside of the turn, and the other mounted out in front of my handlebars. Let's take a look. Okay, well, we shot those clips with 2 different cameras, so that gave us 4 different angles, 4 different clips, really. And out of that, we should be able to put together something good. All right, well, that was fun. Well, cool. I think we got some good shots. We'll pull the footage up on the screen and see what we've got to work with. And after some judicial edits, here's what the end result for these clips is. I'm afraid to do anything with the camera hovering that close to the ground. All right, so there you have it. As you can see, it takes quite a while to just come up with a few seconds of usable video, but it's fun, and at least it is for me. It makes, it's a whole added dimension to my cycling. Okay, well, that's it for this week's Two Wheeled Wednesdays. Let me know if you want to see more of this behind the scenes kind of stuff. And maybe I'll do another one. Maybe this time will be like a road ride or a gravel ride instead of a mountain bike ride. If they have their own set of challenges. Okay. Other than that, remember, life is twice as good on two wheels. We'll see you next week.